Hi, this is Mr. Hurt. This video is to help you navigate through our PE and Health Canvas course. You can start by clicking on our Canvas page right here. It says Phys Ed Health 2020, 2021 Semester 1. It's got a picture here. I'm not sure why it's all blued out like that, but go ahead, click on that. You can see that our home page is the same as all the other teachers in the building. Mine's a little bit different. I got a picture of the North Gym right there, and here's all of our different links. We'll be talking about those in just a little bit. Over here on the left-hand side, this is where you're going to find all our new learning for PE and Health, where it says modules. You can click it there, or I've also made a link right down here. When you go to modules, right now, there may not be anything listed for you, but here's what they look like for me, and I will kind of walk you through a day. So I've got all these different periods for Thursday and Friday, August 6th and 7th. Let's go through third period. A through L, you'll see this on Friday, I believe, and M through Z, you'll be looking at this on Thursday. So when you're going through these modules, you always want to start at the top. So the first one that you would click on is the lunch 8th grade student group schedule. Click on that. And this one is a link that you'll go to. And it just tells you the schedule for lunches. You can see them all through here. And then whenever you're done looking at that page or that link, always down here at the bottom, you can click next. And it'll move on to the next page or the next assignment. The next thing that we'll be doing is Canvas Essentials. We'll be doing this in class during third period. So after we're done with that, we will click next, moving on to the next page or link. This is an actual assignment that we're going to be doing. This is going to look different for you than it is for me. This is kind of what it looks like on my end. This is the scavenger hunt that we'll be doing in class during third period. You will be able to type right onto yours as you're doing it, and then there will be a submit button up here at the top that you'll be doing, and I'll kind of show you how to do that. But let's click next just so we can move on through this whole module. Here's Chromebooks and routines. This is a link. This is a page that has a link to the slideshow that we'll be going through. Next is our fall 2020 PE routines and expectations, and this is also a page that you can go to at any time. When we're done with that, you click next. And actually that was the last one of that module, the fall 2020 PE routines and expectations. So sometimes there will be prerequisites for a page or an assignment that you do. And that means that you will not be able to move on to the next page until you have completed the one before. And the one that I was just showing, there weren't any prerequisites. You just had to move on to the next page. Over on the left-hand side over here, you can see all the actions that we may be using this year. Modules is the number one thing that we'll be using probably. Every once in a while, maybe in the beginning, I'll be sending out announcements saying what we're going to be doing for the day. But most of the time, new learning, you find it in modules. If you know you have a specific assignment to do, you might click on assignments and it will go directly to all the different assignments that we have posted and when they're due. We may have a quiz, pages, you can go to your grades. We may be doing some conferences, maybe some chat. Those are all the different buttons that we'll be using throughout the year. Another good way to see what you're going to be doing or new learning that you're having or things that are going to be due coming up is to go over to the calendar icon over here. When you click on the calendar, it'll show you the month of August, and it'll show everything that you have due on those days. Okay, not when it's assigned, but when it's due. So for this, you can see the scavenger hunts there from the third period assignment that we're going to be doing, and that will be due the 7th. But over here will be a list of all your classes. These are all my classes right now that I currently have. And so in green, that's the advisory from this year. These are the assignments that are going to be due for your advisory class. So the first day of advisory All those assignments are going to be due on the 10th, and you can see they're all right here. You can click on each of these and go to those. These are from the advisory day number 2, which will be Monday or Tuesday, depending on what day you're taking advisory. Oops, didn't mean to click that. So you can go to directly to those days, and you can see what is due. So far, that's all that's listed on that calendar. So we can go back to the dashboard. We can go back to our class. Just want to show you a couple more things on here. I've also put on here links to our Twitter and Instagram. Please follow these if you haven't already. You'll see updates from class, pictures of us being active, teams that have won championships, and sometimes things that will be happening in the future. I don't currently have our textbook linked on here, but we will eventually have our textbook on here, so you can use the textbook from home. And also maybe a Choices magazine. It's a health magazine we'll be having on here. I'll have that linked down here at the bottom as well. If you're still having trouble navigating through Canvas, please ask questions. We will be patient as we are all still learning how to do this. Thank you for watching, and can't wait to see you guys.